reading it because it might actually make you switch off, but of course no, some interesting pictures there. Fantastic there, another version of this area. And of course this couple that I spotted over in that direction from this angle that I'm actually watching through now, because we're looking through the ice shield now, looking fantastic, that fountain there. I could literally stay all day watching that, I really could. I love the fountains. But like I say, that couple, they were a quite reasonable, friendly couple over there, and they were saying about a greenhouse. So of course let's go through this area. I don't know if this is the greenhouse area here, so let's go through this. It feels like a greenhouse. So yeah, this is what the walkway was created by. You can see that there as we head under here, what feels like a greenhouse in actual fact. Look at these beautiful flowers here. I would definitely take a partner down in this area if I met the right one. But yeah, like I say, it's just fantastic. I really enjoy coming down here. I'm going to come down here again because it's something that I've actually felt the need to do so, and people might actually request me to go further and showcase the love spreading that we do. We are love spreaders of the Suffolk unique kind, but I've actually wanting to visit Essex today for the first time since about a year ago in actual fact. So yeah, but I know there's a path that leads somewhere here. Looks like a very ancient Victorian looking sort of fireplace, I think, in my opinion. I don't know what you think it is, and let me know in the comments what you think it is. Some fantastic lovely looking stone here, which is brilliant. And of course when I spoke to these people that were being very friendly, I actually got the urge to carry on filming because they made me feel very welcome. And of course they thought it was a great idea to film it, and of course they like coming here, and I hope they come again, and I might spot them again. Right? Yeah, not too bad. Lovely weather, isn't it? Beautiful, isn't it? Some friendly people in the area. So that's great. So this is touring with us, just in case you're just switching on here. Let's get up these stairs. Much easier than the other stairs, I have to say, which were on the other side there. I'll show you in just a second, in fact, because it's quite awkward to bend around. But yeah, over in that direction is where the actual stairs were. Linda Marshland is tuned in. Hi to you, very good afternoon to you. Maybe you spotted me doing some filming here in Essex. This is the first time I've actually done this. This is beautiful here. This is just a very creative idea. I think Haverhill should come up with a similar idea to encourage people to get to Haverhill. But of course, you know, this is a fantastic beauty spot here. I can smell the grass. It's just that feeling of summer again. It's just nice. I didn't ever find out about this greenhouse here. Maybe it's on the other side. I don't know. Maybe I should listen a bit more. But anyway, maybe it's on the other side actually. I think the couple were actually talking about on the other side. I presume, of course, this area has been used for, of course, filming facilities, because Saffron Walden has actually got its name for many sort of, you know, places that people can film. I think Lovejoy was one of them. Do let me know if you know any kind of filmmakers that have come to Saffron Walden. It's quite interesting here. Sorry if the camera's a bit on the wonk side. I try and keep it steady as best as I can. I haven't actually got a gimbal, so I have to just stick with what I've got. So we've got lots of the garden which we haven't yet seen. And you can actually literally go through that gate. We'll probably go there very shortly. But there's another part of the garden, it's just so massive. There's so much to see down here. go through the gate here, and I found the greenhouses over there, which are absolutely magnificent. It's just a beauty to come down here for the first time and visit Bridgend Gardens in Saffron Walden, Essex. If you're a flower lover, let us know what type of flowers that you're watching here. Sorry about the wind here. It is windy here in Essex. It's windy and it's not. But it's lovely in some parts of the garden as well. It's very nicely maintained, I have to say, on this garden here. Let me know if the signal's okay. Let me know if the sound is okay. And let me know if the coverage is okay as well at the same time. So we continue on to this route here, which actually takes you onto the greenhouse, which the couple spoke about. Now I know what they're on about now, so I've worked it out myself. I do tend to work these things out after a while. It looks like a Doctor Who movie. It's kind of like a telephone box over there. It really does. But it's very nice to see. So we are, of course, love spreading here in Essex for a change. But we actually come from Suffolk love spreading of the unique kind. Let's go through this greenhouse. Absolutely brilliant. It looks fantastic to look in there. You can hear my voice echoes here. If you used to do a song like when the saints go marching in, and when we do the love spreading, and you can hear my voice, and it's beautiful. It's just lovely. And you can basically see all these flowers on the other side here. We might showcase a bit more next time. I'm just doing a rough, sort of quick walk around here today. And I might show you a bit of the town and the Traminer Weatherspoons, which is down the other side. And hopefully I'll get a chance to see that. My echo has come back to my normal voice now. I'm not usually a singer, but of course I do try my best. Very well maintained here. And you can actually walk on the garden if you want to. Look at the beautiful trees. We do need trees here, otherwise the world wouldn't survive today. There's an old saying, of course, if people change, the world changes too. So that means that I've changed my attitude by coming out here and enjoying the marvellous tranquility of this area. You can see a fantastic view. If you want to snapshot that as well, which is a fantastic view from the gardens here of St Mary's Church of Saffron Walden in Essex. Beautiful. So we're going to walk around this area. We'll probably do a bit more of the Bridge Gardens soon, and we'll probably do it in a bit more detail. But the first time I'm doing this, of course, is just excellent, because you know, it's nice to get out and about. It's nice to feel that energy going, positive energy that we're spreading here. And of course it's just a pleasure to come out on a beautiful day like it is today so far, apart from the wind obviously. So yeah, the restoration of the walled garden, and so that's quite interesting to know about. Got the introduction there. And what I do notice about some of these boards that you do see is you get a lot of flies on them. Can you see that? A lot of flies on them. And I don't know if any other filmmakers will recognise that. But like I say, we're going to come up towards this end because we want to show you a bit of the flowers here. We can see that here as we walk along. So we're just to remind everyone, we are in, well, it's just me today because it's another solo part number 2 walk. Hopefully I'll bring Julian next time when it's glorious sunshine like it is today, a glorious sunshine day. And of course we are today doing a touring with us in Bridgend Garden in Saffron Walden, Essex. We thought we showcased a beautiful area. Once I know more about these places, I can do them a bit more often. So, you know, with the people helping each other out, which is what it's all about, helping each other out and showcasing beautiful areas. Because I like doing the videographing what I do, and there are a few people about, and it's just amazing to see, I have to say. And I hope you like what you are seeing. And don't forget, of course, if you want to donate to us on PayPal, cash in hand, or check payable to Touring With Us, and every proceeds you give to us will be gifted to the Salvation Army and the Reach food group, food bank organisation. And some of our expenses, in other words, to get the coffees for what we do, and of course top up our sort of Wi-Fi signal, because of course sometimes we have to worry about the Wi-Fi signal. Do let us know in the comments if the Wi-Fi signal is okay. So yeah, that's literally where I've just walked all the way around, and you can see where the greenhouse is there. Probably have a look again at some point in the future, and I walked all the way around there. So I did an all-rounder trip there. Looks like something is closed in there. I wonder what it is, to be fair. It looks like a museum of some kind. It just looks fantastic to see. I don't know if anybody can see that. Pictures of things, and obviously it's closed at the moment. I presume that will be free to go in, because I don't know, because I've only literally been here since about a few years back, and I never spotted this part actually of the Bridgend Gardens in Saffron Walden in Essex. So again, a lovely view of the church. Any pictures that you want to take, feel free to do so. Snapshot it and send it to us. We'd like to see it from your end, which would be absolutely awesome. I do like the beautiful kind of trees here. It's very special, unique style, and very, very nice at the same time. Very loving, gives me good full energy, and it also gives me happiness. Can anyone let me know what this part of the Bridgend Gardens is? Yeah, it looks a bit on the rusty side, but it looks sorry for itself. But of course, it does look like a fantastic piece of clay or stone, actually, it looks like to me. But another view of this part of the Bridgend Gardens as I walk on. One part here is blocked, no idea why. I don't think we can go through that way. But there might be other ways that we can get out of the garden itself. I could walk here all day, I could sit here all day. It's just magnificent. What kind of building is this? So special, and it's another unique building of my own choosing. I don't know if anybody else actually agrees. A unique building of its own kind, and it's just special, isn't it? It's just something about it. Something about the brickwork for me is very positive, but very ancient as well. And I believe maybe parts of this garden, because it actually apparently closes at 6 o'clock, opens at 8. That's what I was told by the couple that I spoke to earlier. And that particular note, it may be haunted if you're into your ghosts and open-minded, that kind of thing. So it might have enough sort of effect that is sort of haunted. It just might. That's for those people who believe in the spirit world. Some people don't, so we sort of respect that. We respect people's beliefs and all that kind of thing. That's what I do, especially when it comes to religion and that kind of thing. So we walked through it. Well, we walked through this other sort of garden here. Another one here. looking a bit more dark now, isn't it? But yeah, lovely looking garden again. Sorry about the wind again. The wind is so strong. Well, it feels strong, but I don't know if it sounds strong. That's the question, because I don't know what it sounds like your end. So yeah, we've been quite lucky with the weather as a whole. It's been up and down pretty much. So we're going to quickly walk through here. We'll probably do more of this in the future, because I want to explore it a bit further, and hopefully the battery will hold out if I ever do. To me, it's been well maintained. It's absolutely fantastic. That is my gimmick, but it's absolutely brilliant as well at the same time. Can anyone let me know in the comments? Of course, if you can see me, of course, in the mirror there, doing my camera work. And it's closed off, this part here, maybe because it's too dangerous, I don't know. But this is what it looks like here. You can see me in the mirror there. I think I've cracked a smile there. You can see me there, filming away, hiding my image. And the camera going blurry as well, and I nearly fell over that trap, that step. So yeah, it's amazing there. Be careful as you're walking back there, because I actually nearly tripped over there. That's what I was actually talking about. So yeah, these hedges are almost like Hampton Court. Hampton Court. I can't pronounce these words. Yes, it's part of the comedy here. Sorry, it's not just about the walks. It's not about that. It's about the entertainment part of it, and I'm glad people are enjoying the entertainment part of it. So it's a bit like Hampton Court. I want to say this because I'm live here, and this is unscripted here, so you never know what's going to happen. So this is the brand new kind of place that I've been to before, but not done a live before, if you know what I'm saying. I am trying my best to explore around and make it clear to you what it is about this area that is so sort of nice to come to. And I recommend anybody, even the ancient people, who would like to come up there, even the people that, you know, are in their 80s, or, you know, anybody, basically, to come along this area. It's so nice. Just something special about it. It's got this kind of atmosphere. Yeah, a windy one, some people might say. So this is the route. I remember going through here to go to the picnic area, which we'll probably show you at another time. But for now, we'll come back to where we actually started off with, but I had to cut off the live stream because I wasn't really speaking properly. But yeah, because it's a new area, you know, I'll probably come back here again if anybody requests it. You know, it's such a beautiful garden, and it's so peaceful. And you've got your beautiful flowers from left to right, which to me is a flower of enjoyment. And I can smell them from here. The smell of success, the smell of positivity, the smell of love, and the smell of happiness. That's what I see when I come through here. And we're looking through the ice field now. So like I say, hopefully you've enjoyed the walk so far, and hopefully you pretty much enjoyed what you've seen me showcasing the area of Bridgend Gardens in Saffron Walden in Essex. And I hope to do a little bit more of this in the future. And we're coming out towards what is, as I show you now, the entrance to the Bridgend Garden of Saffron Walden. So, of course, to the left is an outside sort of seating. I don't know what time it actually starts opening, but apparently it is open at some point. And It's called the Eight Bells Pub on the left hand side. I remember coming here when it was open inside, but apparently we've got to wait until May the 17th on a Monday, and I shouldn't be coming out to, in particular, a small area where it's going to be crammed up with people on a Monday. I'd rather go to a bigger place, then that is a more chance you might get a seat. I don't know, depends if people are willing to come out. So this is the main gate, but what it doesn't say is when it's open and what time. This is the main Bridgend Garden Gate, just in case you're wondering here. And I thought I'd showcase and start it in the middle of Bridgend Gardens. No dogs, no cycling, no ball games. And security cameras is in operation 24 hours, so they must have seen me doing a film in there. So, yeah, I'm going to take the cameras further here. But over on that side here is the main road, which eventually takes you into Linton one way, and of course a few other places up towards, of course, Charleston, that sort of way. I had to remember the name of the place there. I have a problem remembering certain things, but I get there in the end, and that's the main thing. I always get there in the end. It takes its toll, but I get there. So this is part of the spire of the St Mary's Church, which I showcased from the Bridge Art Gardens. Beautiful tower itself. Here's a zoom up. So we're going to come past the Eight Bells at the moment. People are apparently outside, which is good, drinking their beers in the sunshine. It's alright in the sunshine, but not so good when it's raining apparently. But they've got a marquee there to help stop the rain coming through, and hopefully that the wind doesn't blow the marquee away like it does in some places. We continue down here. Look at these beautiful bells here. Wonder if they ring. We're going to probably end the walk towards the Tram and Air today, and I might do a special exclusive ride on the train today. Just might. So look out for that if you will, if you want to. It's up to you. So we're walking up near the Freshwell Street here of Saffron Walden. We're going to come to the main High Street bus station, which is a small bus station of Saffron Walden, just in case you haven't been here for many years. I like these kind of old-fashioned buildings of Saffron Walden. They are so special to look at. If you can think back to how many people actually lived in these places, it's just extraordinary. House up for sale there. Anyone wants to buy this house? Thank you. Cheers, mate. So we're walking up this road here, which is almost like going up a hill here, but it'll be right when it goes down the hill, and you have to be careful where you cross, obviously, because a lot of cars come through this way when it gets busy, obviously. I actually remember filming down here one day many years ago. I think I might still have these snippets of that. I don't know, but we're coming up to Castle Street here, which we'll probably pass. We're not going to go to Castle Street today, but of course we'll probably end up going towards the High Street here. There is another garden here, by the way, to the right. And to the right there is another garden just on the outskirts of the church of Saffron Walden. I might even take a big look at it very shortly. Sorry if I missed anything of Bridgend Garden today, but I can always showcase it again. We're going to show you a bit of this kind of garden here before we go on to the main high street, which we'll probably end up in just a second. It's a nice little walk, by the way. Such a beautiful walk and a pleasure to go to. It's open for the public to have a look around. Look at these flowers here. They've got different names on them, but actually the names don't show up on most of these flowers that are on display. Another fantastic view of the church. Just going to have a quick walk around here, because I actually thought it was Bridgend Gardens from here, but actually it turns out to be another type of garden. So I'll find out eventually what this garden is actually called. If anyone knows in the comment, please help me out on that. I've never seen a garden with like a bowl of flowers in the middle of it. It's just so fantastic to see. Just lovely, isn't it? Very love feeling, happiness feeling. Just lovely to watch. I could watch that all day as well. And this is quite nice to look at. It's almost like the East Town Park area, where it's kind of like a secret area, but this is bigger than East Town Park in Haverhill. That's what we're talking about. If you've ever been to East Town Park, then you'll probably get some idea what I'm talking about. Never to be forgotten, the officers and men of M, as in HMS Lorp Wing, lost at sea 20th of March 1945. It's nice, that is. Obviously there's some steps there to get up onto the backside in that direction there of the building, of the massive church there. But we're going to showcase that at a later stage there. There's a stagecoach bus number 7 there from Saffron Walden, which you can catch from the high street. We'll show you the bus stops hopefully in just a second. Just walking down these steps. Plenty of benches for people to actually sit on. Lovely benches, I have to say. I've got a thing about benches. You know, everywhere I go, I always find a bench. And there's a thing about benches, you know. I've got this thing about it, and there's quite a few today, actually. Almost like Abbey Gardens in Bury St Edmunds. I don't know why that one's locked in, though. It's quite strange, isn't it? I'm sure it's lovely to sit on, but why is it locked in? Should be open, shouldn't it? Should it? I don't know, but of course maybe there's a reason for it. There's two ways of looking at it. Obviously there's got rules in the garden here. Where can you go without rules? I can't believe no one is around to enjoy this, because maybe by looking at this you might be convinced to come out and have a look at your beautiful area of Essex, this part in particular. And it says no ball games allowed in the garden. Please do not allow your dog to foul in the garden, and please do not skate in these gardens. Skateboard park is off Peaslands Road, so be aware if there's any families out there that have children. That's to do with this garden here we're talking about. So we come down this road here, you can see huge traffic, everyone's coming out now. beginning to feel like that freedom is back to where it was, where all the traffic is horrendous down here. It can be on days, but generally speaking it's not too bad down here. You can just hear the noise of the cars at the moment, so we do apologise about that, and the wind as well to go with it. Another pub they're hoping to open soon. Wind is really getting up here, I have to say. This is probably the longest ever walk that I've ever done. But yeah, we're going to stop it very soon, whatever you like to call it. But we are going to finish it very shortly. What an entrance over there. I do like my comedy here. I like my comedy, I like my videos, very nice, warm, friendly, positive, love spreading, and just pure happiness. Another way you can get up to the high street there, where the main actual high street itself, the town. Just got across here. So we walk down towards where there is 2 bus stops on each side. One goes to Audley End railway station, and one goes to various other places around the Essex area, like Bishop Stortford, Stansted, if you want to pick up a bus from here. Non-essential shops are open at the moment. So this is what, generally speaking, what the traffic is like getting into Saffron Walden, the main part here. The main town is to the left on that side, if you turn that way. Never seen a discounts, quality discounts. Never seen that type of shop before. Look at that. Catherine wheel, isn't it? Beautiful flowers there. Some really good shops to look at. So if you ever want to come to Bridgend Gardens in Saffron Walden in Essex, come up this route and it'll take you past the church garden, and then Bridge Gardens is the next one down, just after the 8 Bells pub. So yeah, just after the 8 Bells pub is the Bridgend Gardens. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense here. Hotel here, and over in that direction I think there's a cash point there, which is quite useful if you want to get any cash out of your money. Over there, there's a cash machine over there somewhere where that gentleman over there is, if you can see it in the far distance. But yeah, nice looking sign of this pub here, the Cross Keys. Lovely to see people coming out. Oh dear, the fish and chip shop sign has been blown over, but there is a chip shop there. There used to be one before on that side there. And the fish and chip shop is over there, just in case you want to know where it is. And I can remember there used to be a cafe over that sort of area there as well. It's all been changed over the years. So we move on down here. Lovely bouquet of flowers there. Sign if you want to go to Thaxted on the B184, Raventer B1053, and the industrial estate as well. And a tourist route, because it's touring with us. There's a subway just down there if anybody needs it. Currently open for takeaway, where that lorry's going through there. It's a big lorry, isn't it? The traffic's getting huge here down in this area. There used to be a lot of trees down here. Don't know what's happened to them. They chopped them down, obviously, because they're probably getting in the way. Fish and chips in there. That's the fish and chip shop. If you need to get your fish and chips there, I'm sure they are fantastic to taste. And this will leave you here with the Traminer Wetherspoons pub here. This is where it is. The stop over there in the far distance is, if I can zoom in, where you would get the bus back to Hayville. And of course it's currently only open for gardens at the moment. The Drablet Smock in Hayville is the only one I know of that is not open for gardens. So I want to showcase these pubs before they actually go into the inside, which is happening on the 17th of May. So there we are. So there we are. That comes to the end of our live stream today. Don't forget you can donate to us, Salvation Army and the Reach organisations. The usual way to actually donate to us if you want to via our Touring With Us page. And of course we thought we finished the walk on a sunny note, and of course we'd like to thank you all for watching. And I know it's been very few people watching, but of course more people know about these videos the better. And keep spreading the word about Touring With Us, and subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, and we really do appreciate it. Hopefully we'll bring Julian C on the walk one day, and of course that will cheer him up no end. I'm sure. Of course he hasn't been to this location for quite some time. But from myself here, just a solo walk today, thank you and bless you for watching. Keep positive, keep spreading love and happiness, all that kind of thing. Spread the love, happiness and positivity. 3 key words. Bye bye from now. Live from Saffron Walden. Going to leave you with a fantastic view of the Traminer Wetherspoons in Saffron Walden, Essex. Haha, did I turn the camera off too quickly here? This I will leave you with on this particular note of the Traminer Wetherspoons in Saffron Walden, Essex. Thanks for watching and God bless you all.